Hey Jack, how you doing? This is Mike and this is Ernesto. We're here to bring your third training video. So this is going to be your new workout A. So the first thing I want you to do as your warm up, you're going to do a ladder with the American kettlebell swing. So Ernesto's going to grab a kettlebell, basically take it, American kettlebell swing. It swings from the legs all the way straight up over your head. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to do this kettlebell swing for 20 seconds and you're going to take a 20-second break. And then you're going to take the same kettlebell and you're going to do that movement for 30 seconds, take a 30-second break, and then you're going to do that same movement again for 40 seconds, take a 40-second break, and then you're going to work your way back down. You're going to do another 40 seconds of American kettlebell swings, 40-second break, 30 seconds of kettlebell swings, 30-second break, and then 20 seconds of American kettlebell swings, and a 20-second break. And that's going to be your warm-up. That's a ladder. So that's your first exercise. And then the next exercise is a grouping of 3 exercises in a row. It's a front kettlebell squat. So you're going to grab your kettlebell, and you're going to hold it, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to do 5 squats. So nice form, nice and deep, nice and slow and controlled. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the next you're going to do is 5 thrusters. So basically you're going to go right in from here, and you're going to squat down, and breathe out, press the bar kettlebell up over your head. 1, you're going to do 5 of those. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you're going to go right into 5 kettlebell presses. So basically you're going to take the kettlebell and you press it up. 1, breathe out, push. 2, and you do 5 presses on each arm. 3, he's just going to show you on one arm. 4 and 5. And then you bring the kettlebell down. You would go over and do the other arm at that point, and that would be 1 set. You're going to rest about a minute, minute and a half, and you repeat that sequence 4 times for a total. For a total of 4 rounds. All right. So 5 kettlebell front squats, 5 kettlebell thrusters, and then 5 kettlebell presses on each arm, and a minute, minute and a half rest. 4 rounds. Okay. The next exercise we're going to do is a Turkish get up. This is a great movement to help you with your wrestling. Ernesto is going to demonstrate it, but you might want to come down to the gym and grab a session. Talk to your dad about that. Where we can fine-tune this movement for you. So Ernesto is going to talk you through this one.
Alright, so the first thing you want to do is lay flat on your back. You want to create a lot of tension throughout the body, and you want to flex your toes towards your chest and really keep your midsection really tight, and you're going to roll over to grab the kettlebell. Here you're going to palm the kettlebell by the handle. You're going to tighten up your lats by really squeezing your armpits together and keeping the entire body tight. You're going to roll back, press your kettlebell or a light object since you're just starting out with the movement.
Suggest probably using a light kettlebell or a light dumbbell at first. Yeah, until you get the movement down.
And keeping this tight again, this is really important to keep this area really tight. And you want to keep your arm overhead at all times. This arm is going to be about 45 degrees. You're going to lift, you're going to bend the knee, the same knee that the kettlebell is pressed on. You're going to engage your lats again, your core, and you're going to take a big deep breath and sit up. If you notice my arm is locked and still in the same spot, right in the shoulder socket, from here I'm going to lift my hips up, bring my leg through and underneath, and get into lunge position. Here, if I lost tension in my midsection, it's a good opportunity to regain that tension. So I take another breath here, and I stand up. But if you notice, my arm's still in the same spot, right in the shoulder socket, and my arm is locked. Once you're up here, take another breath. Now you're going to come back down. You're going to go into reverse lunge. And then watch this leg. It's going to do what we call the windshield. So you're going to do a windshield and bring your arm down, and it should be aligned with your knee. So if you take a look, my arm's aligned with my knee. I'm going to kick the legs out, and I'm back to that bridge. I'm going to lower my hips down, lower my back down, then lower the kettlebell down.
Okay.
Now to get to the other side, the safest way is to grab the horns of the kettlebell and wrap the kettlebell around.
Okay, so this time Ernesto's going to do 1 rep on the other side at regular speed. He slowed that down just to instruct you, but now you want to come over to the other side and do 1. So he's just going to go through at regular speed just to see how you should be doing the exercise. And that's down. Okay? So that's the Turkish get-up. We want you to do 5 of those on each side. A little time consuming, but you want to do 5 on each side. And then from there, we want to go into dynamic push-ups and do 15 dynamic push-ups. So Meso is going to show you maybe about 5 or 6 of them. Put a plate on the floor or a box. You can dynamically push up and land. You can do 15 of those. And the better you get, the higher you can make those plates or boxes. Okay, so basically you're going to do the Turkish get-up, 5 reps on each side. Then you're going to immediately go to 15 of those dynamic push-ups. And we're going to do 4 rounds of those. So 4 rounds back and forth. And then we're going to finish up. So there's 4 of those. And then we're going to finish up and give you floor presses and dip combination. So I'm going to come over here and floor press and dip. We're basically going to take a rack or a bench, but we like them on the floor. And bring it off. Use a bent. And it's the same as a bench press, but basically what you do is come down slow and controlled, elbows touch the floor, and then right up. Don't bounce off the floor. You want to come down slow and controlled, and you want to press up. Your elbows coming close to your body, but not jacked out to the sides. Okay, so you're going to do your floor presses. As soon as you're done with your floor presses, you're going to rack it back up. You come over, and you can either use dip bars or bench dips, depending on what you want to do. Either one's fine. So Meso will come into bench dips. You'll come down slow and control and push up. So basically we're going to go floor press, the bench dip, back and forth, 4 sets. And that's going to be your next sequence. And then we're going to finish up with the 4-point plank. 40 seconds of work, 20-second break, and we're going to do this one for 4 sets. So 4 sets. Basically what you do, you're in a push-up position. You bring one knee to your elbow. You breathe out, tense your abs, bring it back. Then bring your other knee to the elbow. Bring the knee back. And then you bring one arm straight up. And then bring it down, and the other arm straight up. And then bring that down. You repeat that sequence. Knee up. Knee up. As you drive your knee up. Yep. And back to the floor. Then the other knee comes up. Back to the floor. And then you breathe and tighten your abs as you extend your arm overhead. And bring it down. And breathe and tighten your abs as you extend the other arm overhead. Boom. So you repeat that sequence for 40 seconds. You're going to break for 20 seconds. Do that sequence for 40 seconds, break for 20 seconds for a total of 4 sets. And that's the end of workout A. If you have any questions, shoot me a text.